Yeah, at least for the time being.
Dude, I've been looking for a.
They're not a team that's instantly gonna rush into a site. They're just gonna fill out the map.
Been looking for a like PC.
Before Salute out of position. In the meantime, we see a
like case, as weird as it is, like a case within a case. Like I want to have a cooled case where my computers are in. I just don't know if that's possible.
Like build it. So you're kind of looking more for like building a housing.
Like a built-in, yeah, like a built-in cabinet for your computers, essentially.
Yeah.
That's what I really want. I just don't know the right way.
I
don't know the right way of doing that. Like, is it just fans within fans? Like, is it fans inside a cabinet?
Well, it would
or
be your normal. Well, yeah, right. That's what. Well, it would have some type of ventilation and then fans, right?
I guess, yeah.
It's really that simple. Or you have the AC run to it, like straight to it. You put the AC vent and you just fucking tube it through there, and you put the AC pumping in there. That would be fucking ideal.
The danger of that is you got to have the right temp, because you know it might build moisture, and if it builds moisture, that's a problem.
Yep, that is a problem.
I'm sure you can do anything. You just gotta get the right people behind it. But that would be so sick. I just don't like my computers. It's weird. Computers have gone through this phase where first they were just like this blocky thing, and that's it, right? And now they've gotten to the point where they're like high-tech RGB. But in my mind, they're losing that RGB, and people are trying to go more minimalistic now, and they're trying to hide them. And that's where I think that's where I'm at. I'm at the point where I don't want my PCs to be in sight, out of sight, out of mind, just in their own little spot.
You should get someone to install like wall mounts, but the wall mounts literally hide the PCs in the wall.
That's what I wanted to do.
That would be so cool, actually.
The
problem is,
I thought that'd be cool.
I mean, like you press a button and they open type shit is what you're thinking? Like it opens the wall and allows you to touch the PCs and shit?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be really cool, but it'd be kind of annoying to, like, let's say you have to unplug a mouse and plug it back in or something.
I mean, you got to build it with that functionality in mind from the beginning, right? It's just something you got to plan for.
Yeah.
Really that same dialogue throughout this entire half. How is Sentinels going to be going up against that control of tempo from Envy? No, wait. How does this happen? It's disaster.
Plus, you got to have the space, too.
Thank you. Berkey.
Oh, if it's in the wall, then really.
My Berkey's here. Thank you, Hannah, for the Berkey.
Envy doesn't have a Sage, by the way. I'm just saying.
Usually no Sage is an L.
I mean, I'll tell you right now, TENZ is on Reyna, so that's also an L.
Yeah, he's on the gear.
Victor, a very nice nade. The spike gets tapped, he tosses again. More delay. Those are the fundamentals of this enemy composition. And yeah, it's buying time. Rotations have come in.
Would have been a really good nade.
So there's one player just watching, and Shazam.
Wait. Okay, well, never mind. Sen loses.
Zombs 1v4. It's possible. All 4 players without armor.
I do have Envy winning this in my predictions, so it happens, I guess.
Really?
Yeah, I have Envy winning this.
Yeah, it happens with those 2 classics towards B. That's the main point of the default, is that Sentinels, they get that space, they get caught lacking 100%. And with those 2 players going down, Victor here able to take so much damage, and then Marv just in the back to finish it off. That disrupts the entirety of that Sentinels default, and it forces them in an awkward position where TENZ is all alone lurking. He's having a hard time winning his fight outs. 3 players left alive. Envy, off of a thrifty round, are going to tie things up, and that should reset Sentinels, and yes, it does.
Yeah, yes, it does. It's going to leave them with only a couple of sheriffs. Again, their economy not exactly in a great spot. At least they were building up to be in a good spot. They were looking for a bonus coming up into that next round. So yeah, Envy, they're the ones that can chill out with an SMG singular at this point. Let's see the rest of this take, though. Sentinels, they're still playing around that mid side. They have control of Orb and potentially control of A, as there's only one person playing contact.
Here's the thing, though. It's the one with the nade and the other would have had double shock darts, but Crashies doesn't have that repertoire. So Victor, he's got all the utils.
Oh, timing was great.
Timing.
Slips through just barely, and while more players are starting to aggress, Spike goes
oh,
down.
that wasn't necessary, but whatever.
Zombs to play the post lane with the Vipers, or apologies, that snake bite. However, the lesser guns makes it difficult.
P plant.
Elevate position over towards Raptor, but as the poison runs out, he does have to back out. Not exactly a safer position to be at, but FNS!
Oh my god, that timing as well.
Makes his way through.
Zombs currently on the flank.
You see that shit?
Sam trying to play up on that first contact.
No, yeah.
They know that they're there.
Oh, man.
They still have to fight this. Zombs coming up from behind. It is
Counter eco's coming.
Oh, comes up, has to get a right click.
That
Not gonna
sucks.
be able to get the kill, but still delaying a little bit of time. Crashies going for the defuse. Still a 2-on-4, and yes, the rifles.
Yep, never mind. I'm wrong.
Take advantage.
Very
as we
wrong.
Expected from the very beginning.
Not even
But
close.
Sentinels, they make it entertaining at least.
Such an anticlimactic ending. You were hoping that Zombs is good for at least one there, draw attention away, allow the rest of his team to peak with those sheriffs, but no, Zombs. I'd say it's more or less unfortunate timing.
Zombs choked that?
Envy.
Oh, did he got spotted.
Starts, but they do.
It's not a joke if he gets spotted.
A little bit easier, losing only one player, that being Victor. So reinvestments are going to be pretty light here. On the other side, Sentinels dipping everything from their pockets into this round. Operator in hand for Shazam, the rest with the rifles. We'll see how this one pans out as early on. Poison up towards the mid side. It looks to be a more focused hit towards this B side, though. However, there is one person to contest. Again, that being Marved over towards B main with the snake bites already used.
Oh, Shazam! Tied angle in mid, but it's Ye already ready for that trade.
Sick has at least found a little bit of space. The Owl drone forcing Marv away. Now, how does Marv play this position? Again, we see the Nanostorm popped up alongside the Poison Orb just to delay. Both have been
He missed the
popped
right
out.
click. A right click isn't up to him
I
to
don't
decide.
know if FNS is in a good position to at least try and support. He doesn't even have a second Nanostorm. So
A right click's decided by the game.
It absolutely does. Essentially, what they're relying
Cool,
on
Hank.
is this Poison Orb up on that front side. They have a lot more liberty to plan, and indeed, they're going to take that advantage. A snake bite plus the orb combo. Sick is able to escape. Ye with a spam through, but he's not able to find anything. That's going to be a revive back and heal up back for Sick. Out goes the retake in for Ye. Ye trying to
Hunt
find
begins.
smoke.
That's not good.
There's 3 in his stream, but he's still not able to find anything. Out goes the wall. Out goes the strike from TENZ, and he's able to get 2. FNS now the last man remaining with a Guardian and a hope. But Sentinels, they tie up.
That is not good for the opposition.
Still missed from that close. What do you mean? He's not at the advantage. Bro, it's a fucking classic. You're not at the advantage when you're in someone's face. It's still a Phantom versus a fucking classic. You realize that? You realize he didn't choke that. He just got spotted. It's literally that simple.
The lesser gun in this instant, he's going to opt for the Sheriff. Operator bought up for Ye, and he's one of those players that the desk was talking about. He can be so explosive, right? 20 kills against TSM on every single map.
Even if he didn't get spotted, it's still really hard to come out on top with a classic there and save the fucking round. That is not his fault.
Where is Ye even gonna play?
I know you can't understand that because you play at a lower level, but
over towards A.
it's just unfortunate.
But it's the contacts that's, well, we're seeing mainly a lack of Sentinels still maintaining themselves relatively spread apart. Envy, I do like this take back of B main though.
They're so confident to take this control, and the 2 players here because Ye is kind of just locking it down on top of screens towards that A side. 2 storms to support there as well. The focus pivots back towards mid and B. Yeah. For now, Sentinels, it's nothing but quiet here as that orb will slowly start to fade. Now, Victor's positioning, he's got the elevation. It's a high-low setup here from Envy that might honestly catch Sentinels off guard, but he does at least decide to reposition. Victor tossing blast.
Satchel was literally sideways.
Worked, actually, too.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
Here comes the cavalry.
Oh, baby.
Jesus.
As a revive comes into play, it's FNS alone.
Multi-frag, everybody.
Chaos FNS, he has the angle, but he's not able to get the shot. Ye's a little bit far away, but he just has to line up. Oh, he has to line up with Radiantite triple, but it's not going to happen. Wall goes up.
Get absolutely roasted. Yeah, I hate it, man. People try to prove their fucking point, and they're just wrong.
Doesn't have knives. Zom still has double snake bite, so time is going to be played heavily by Sentinels going forward. Ye. He has to contemplate picking up a rifle, and absolutely he will. He has no clue who these last 2 players are.
You win this?
Towards yellow, where they're cross-firing. Early slow orb. Very well timed at that. Ye still trying to look around for a main contact. Finally moving on to yellow, but Sick just has the better crosshair placement and the better angle.
He does not.
It's gonna be a 3-2.
Sentinels do a really good job of just retaking that B main control. Understanding that the stack was there, they're able to funnel out Marv, play the trade game, play the double swing, and well, all this chaos erupting in towards B main, and Victor unfortunately running out of bullets and then getting late swung on by Zombs. So difficult round for Envy as it felt like they had full control with Ye on the opposite side. 4 players very close in rotation to that B bomb site, but little bit of an overstep, and Sentinels are able to overpower them. So reset here on the NV side. They're going to be working with only the single Phantom.
Sub count at Shroud? I don't know.
So despite having the
I have no idea.
guns,
10,000, 12,000, 13,000, 14. I don't know. 15. I literally don't know.
Incredibly early peak. And that bullet looking like a magnet. Shazam! It's the first bullet that comes out mid jump, and he's able to get the kill. There, you do have a trade back from Marv though. The hero rifle still in his hands. And Envy still holding out a 3-man stack on A.
Yeah, you gotta love that from Sentinel. Shazam making that call to try and deny the Blades storm from Ye, and they do exactly that. Instantly updrafts up, takes that fight, and well, they do go 1 for
Just
1.
waiting
Still,
for
I'd say
him.
the advantage heavily lies with Sentinels, but again, these ultimates can be the game changer. Crash is able to find one on the bottom towards Sick, and now suddenly Envy have the man advantage, and things are looking dicey here.
I'm legit just pissed for Shazam. He had the timing. He looks away for literally 1 second, and there goes the peek back. But in goes yet another.
So much fighting, dude. No kills.
Yeah.
Crazy.
This is not how I expected this match to go. This is like a grind right now.
45 seconds left. And there
Jesus.
wasn't really any credible threat for this lockdown to even go down. Sentinels, yes, they are surrounding the A site, but Spike hasn't even made its way throughout site, and now we're seeing Sentinels go back.
Yeah, with his lockdown faded, Wall goes up to the B site to try and sell the fake, but Victor has not bit. He's only on 20 HP, but we know how good this man can be. There's a reason why they called him food. You gotta try and feed him here, but unfortunately he's not gonna get much. dapr on 12 HP. Marv too far off, however, if he's able to find a pick here, he evens things up to a 2v2.
It's the mileage. Marv has already gotten 2 off this hero rifle. How many more can he get? FNS.
Oh.
No way! What the hell?
Out goes the domain expansion in the mid side as the site's a little bit bigger. Marv has more space to stretch out in and potentially some more cheese. Out goes the rifle, sees the barrel. Zombs is gonna go down. dapr now in a 1v1. Only 1 HP left.
What?
Oh,
What? No fucking way!
Oh my god.
No fucking way, dude.
And it's still a W from Envy. It is shambles. It's disastrous, but it's a
That's
nice scoreline.
unbelievable.
3-3. What just
That's
happened?
wild.
Dude, dapr thought he had the height advantage. The Viper's
Wow.
blocks his line of sight. That is absolute trash. Look at
He didn't see him, dude. He couldn't see him.
Just above it. I don't believe it, dapr.
No, the second right click, even just a left click would have done it to the back. Oh my,
See, now that was a whiff, right?
I guess this is quite the way to keep this game tied up, to keep this game even. We continue now, Sully, with the play over towards mid, and it's very organized.
Oh my.
Sentinel's trying to make
Oh my, oh my, oh my.
3 players up, and it's 3 players down. Make it 4. Shazam to the last round remaining in a 1v5. He has 30 HP and knives. What a round already from NB as they stack everything over towards mid.
An absolute slaughter. Everyone pivots back. Marv is ready to focus towards the under 2 position as Ye has gotten aggressive in the B. Man, he's just hopping around. He doesn't miss those right clicks. Maybe dapr does, but he certainly doesn't. 4-3 for Envy. And Sentinels, they put everything into that round. So here's their reset. Here's where they need to go on an economic reset and try and at least figure out what they want to do. We're 7 rounds into this game, now moving into the 8th, and it hasn't been bad for either of these teams. It is as close as it can get. Sentinels will just have sheriffs to work with. Zombs, the only one going with an upgraded rifle. But Envy, plenty of credits built up, and again, 2 major ultimates, that being the showstopper and Ye's Bladestorm if they need to pull on that.
Zombs actually upgrading to Guardian, which isn't exactly going to heavily.
If the internet problem is permanent, would you ever consider moving out? No problem is permanent.
Towards B main with a KJ this time playing up.
Everything can be fixed.
Aggressive, giving confidence to Envy that this should be a B. Hey, one person, I think crashies is going to Aljourn or at least spot mid as the rest of the.
It's kind of why it's a problem, right? Problem because it's
got an elevated position.
No way. To be fixed. Problems are meant to be fixed, right? Right, chat? But yes, if you're talking about, you know, theoretically, if it was impossible, fuck yeah.
Ends up close and personal, ends up getting the kill onto Marv. And Sentinels, they have a lot of leg room here on the A site, but they are getting pinched.
Oh,
out goes at least that rotation.
That food was great.
That back line.
Very good.
The knives. The plant still hasn't gone down yet. The showstopper is
probiotic daily.
Finally here. There goes one.
Activia. Activia.
Wow.
Activa.
Wow.
It's free.
This pickup. was phenomenal.
He's done and done.
Wow.
An hour to make, 10 minutes to eat.
Yeah, you want
But it was good.
Pop off. Well, he did it against TSM, and he does it here against Sentinels. A 5th round and a huge flank coming out for him. Not entirely won by him, as it felt like the site
I was talking to Hannah.
on lockdown. But hey,
I missed kind of everything that happened. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, the whole sequence there was sick.
Being there, Eco.
Ye's kind of nasty.
Yep, this is the pickup apparently. Mummay's crying.
Because zombs, he got denied to use
Mummay's crying.
There goes an ultimate to waste.
So some very valuable ultis period for Sentinels laying around. For Envy, they have absolutely nothing. Sentinels, at least they have that pro going.
El Diablo.
That disadvantage. Yay, what? Oh,
Is
what
Ye's thing or what?
He still gets binged. Oh, yay.
Diabolo?
The cheese that he would have liked a little bit earlier on, that eye. Getting right in the middle of his screen. Yay, fully flashed. He had yet another pretty good first contact position.
Oh, swift with
It's
it.
not gonna happen. He
He's
goes
fast.
back to sight, though, and he does
Look
take
at him.
down TENZ.
Follow that drone
Quite
in,
the
baby.
important kill, to say the least, but it's still
Victor has all the info.
Victor!
All
Look
the
at
info.
Victor in mid. Still waiting up for the cross.
Oh god, okay, but he didn't use the info to his advantage.
That's like a let them all pass. They're all going A.
Yep, get the team there first. Oh no, Shazam's doing Shazam things.
Gonna nail the shots. 4 versus 2.
Alright, well,
Crashies running in.
This round got flipped on its head.
Lights out so far. It's a little bit out of his pay grade to win this one. A 4 versus 1 in Sentinels to bring things to 4.
Oh man, a first round in a good while without post-plant shenanigans, without any sort of drama whatsoever. An opportunity to breathe, as again, Envy. They keep trying different things. I can appreciate that, but potentially it could be a hint of over-aggression. Yay, you can feel him, at least over towards B main. He's in a pretty good position to get a first contact. But that push up in mid that has already happened twice now, 3 times now in this half alone. I feel as if Envy, they may be getting a little bit too overconfident. Maybe stunt that mentality a little bit.
Yeah. Especially Victor in a position where it's so hard to get out. Even if he's able to get a kill, he's very easily tradable. Yes, he's got the blast backs to get out, but even then, it's so simple to chase down a Raze trying to get away, and will Envy. Victor gets punished. The A site was completely open, and nice shot from Shazam here. But overall, Sentinels to punish Envy and make rounds. Again, none of these rounds have been free for either of these teams, so you see kind of the economic impact that it's had on Envy. A couple of players here and
Looks
there
like Team
not
Fortress.
doing so good for credits. As FNS on 500,
Well, hazmat suits.
at 0, unfortunately.
Look at the short one.
So economically, Envy haven't been.
Oh yeah, what the heck?
That one's short.
It's for penguins.
Not necessarily to reset them.
Lol.
He's put a huge dent in that economic situation.
Yeah, Sentinels, they still have 2 rounds in terms of flexibility with their economy. So absolutely, it's actually Envy's time to at least go through the ringer. And in terms of changes, I'm actually very happy to report that we are seeing most of their players really backing out. Ye has a very good angle, though, on top of yellow. It is very big contact, but Sentinels, they are thinking about this B area. Out goes an owl drone that could be able to catch Ye's cheek position, but it's not going to catch anything. Everyone else from Sentinels heading towards B.
Yeah, late owl drone goes down.
Big round here, Ye. Good luck.
From Crashies, so he's kind of concerned that the full focus comes from B main, and Yay.
Oh,
there's another from FNS.
got freaking saved, dude.
Andy got out as well.
FNS gets that
crazy.
Wow. Charged up and they can push everyone out of the site with
good help from Finesse.
Left. I mean,
great help actually.
This rotation. 2 players still ready for A, but even then, one's going to be locked down, and there's nothing you can really do.
He's baiting the detain,
detained,
hoping they make some.
Kind of just sitting in B main. It's a waiting game.
They ain't falling for it.
Yep, discipline.
He can just maintain this cross, and indeed, he's going to keep it. He's going to be able to get one big one.
Surprised he didn't know that someone was there.
At all.
With the bait.
Possibly, yeah.
Long-term storytelling at this
Definite
point.
possibility.
He was there at yellow. He was detained for a while. There was a reason why, because they had the angle on cross.
Oh, this is impossible.
Not a bad idea entirely, but just about 10 seconds left. They're desperate to put down this fight.
Oh,
FNS
I thought for a second it was
reaction
possible.
Back, and Victor still able to get another one.
NT.
Envy, yes, they hold down the site, but Sentinels, they at least had the right idea.
It's such a threatening presence when you have an operator on the map and it's in the hands of Ye, right? He could be anywhere. On A, on B, he finds the same impact, and there on B, You don't clear with an drone. You do clear with an drone, and then he takes that repeat. He's willing to take that fight on top of yellow, find that first pick as he drops down, and well, Envy finding 6 to 4. They're gonna reposition the operator once more and send it.
What happens if you put a wall on a
to try and avoid that
on
kind
a
of play.
nade
However,
like that? Does it go away or does it go on top of the wall?
Could be anywhere. Sentinels
Because it lifts from the ground, you know.
You're asking the wrong guy. It probably lifts up, I would assume.
At the same time, Victor
Physics.
and Ye will work towards the A side.
That's just how jet ops works, Ellie, especially the most proficient in the industry. Very flexible, flying all over the map. And when I mean flying, I mean legitimately flying. Ye going in, soaring through the A site. He's not able to get anything, though. Has to still watch out those back lines.
Damn, double bouncer right there. That's a dart.
For Sentinels and well,
that's a dart.
A decent attempt for
You're right.
Ye, but for now, they're not able to get any picks.
All gonna fall into FNS here.
Back towards the mid side.
And he get 2.
Finesse got that grip though. He might get 3. Oh wait, they're all going. Interesting.
Oh my
god.
But he's been denied.
Quick peeked his ass. TENZ is like, dude, if I didn't have 50 ping, I would have headshot him.
Definitely. Yep. Definitely about the ping.
And buying all of this time, how do they try and stave this off?
Okay, dude. Let's get 0.
While they're fighting back.
Not only the util, but they're also spamming through. Sick, able to get a big one right through.
Oh, Ye is a big opportunity.
Ye on the flank. They have no ideas in this corner, but finally they peek him out.
Oh, 2 health.
Damn, how are you still alive?
If he right-clicked him there, that's a dub.
Now he gets revived up.
Damn, close match though, for real.
Yeah.
He's looking out for the players in B main. And Sentinels potentially thinking they're lucky stars that flanked him north.
Wow, yeah, he gets spotted at the very last second from Sick. And wow, I don't know how in the world Shahzam is alive in that situation, taking a full right click to the body. I think only 2 nines landed for that 100 HP. So Envy, last round of this half, it's not the best of buys to end on either. Sentinels, there was that economic drought that they were hoping they could capitalize on from the Envy side, and they do exactly that. Sheriff present for Victor. The rest of Sentinels, they've got their full buy. So shaky from Envy to close it out. But Sentinels, they're going to take things slow towards the A side. 4 players immediately pushing up. Never mind. They're taking it quick. They're taking it fast. It's Victor alone. Only a Sheriff in hand. And the only quick rotation is crashies. Looking to punish, but the shot doesn't connect. And rotations are being pushed through B main from the Envy side.
Yeah, Victor dangerously low on HP and is still sticking around the back of sight. Shahzam actually another cheeky angle and he's able to get another kill. And Envy, they're already broken down to 3 players off this very last round, and it's 2 people being spotted out at the same exact time. Shahzam with a double.
I mean, I gotta be honest. I gotta be honest. I was about to comment on this. I gotta be honest. Ye is just
real wide
dominating on his opening performance.
The bulldog in his hand.
Like seriously, he's not losing a lot of fights in general.
That he could possibly want.
Like,
right above him, making a whole lot of noise.
Dude, he is owning, man.
Yeah, he is.
Oh my god. He's in his fucking element right now.
Tie score line. It's the pace that we were going at earlier, but it's
look at them.
At least Sentinels keeping up with the pace.
Yeah, I think this is kind of what we expected from both of these sides. We said if it were to be a 3-map series, it would be with these 3 maps. And Icebox, I think, proves exactly why. Back and forth, both of these teams are battling, and well, neither team necessarily have.
He literally can't wear headphones.
6 to 6, but both teams are looking phenomenal.
Why does he have him around his head?
It's only map number 1.
Neck.
We're already tight. A 6 to 6 scoreline going into that second half, folks.
I mean, even if he did wear headphones, if he did it from the outside, he couldn't hear. There would be too much in between the ear cup.
He literally can't wear them. What does he do when he games? Earbuds, probably. Probably earbuds.
I don't know. Maybe.
Make a sequel for Cyberpunk 2. They should. If they give up on Cyberpunk, I'm gonna be very mad. They absolutely should, because they have the right idea. They just it came out too early, right? It came out too early. They weren't ready yet, but they were on it. They were right there. They were right freaking there. So yeah, I really hope they don't drop Cyberpunk, because I think it's an amazing title, new IP, very, very interesting characters, story, good.
Yeah, 3 players at least posted up, an early Boomba already presented here by Victor. Turret to go as well.
It's just like its gameplay mechanics are kind of lacking, and other mechanics are missing.
Contact, and at the very end, they split back into the A side. I don't know if this is gonna work.
I don't like this classic skin.
two scariest.
It's kind of clean. It's the KO. It's the one from KO. Finishing KO's like leveling or whatever. So a little bit of a grind.
With the sheriff is good to find the first like he did in the first half.
There's still gonna be 2 more bodies for him to aim at.
Oh my god.
TENZ and shahzam combined.
Oh yikes.
Crashies trying to run for the hills. And in comes from behind dapr this time trying to help.
Wow. All right. Envy going home.
Grouping up on the A site. It's a flawless start.
Right, that was the concern. It's like, well, the fake didn't really work out, and still TENZ and shahzam.
Let's get this show on the road.
Got places to be.
The heat for TENZ, he was able to swing off of that ghost, and well, rotations are so quick with dapr towards that mid side. 7-6 Sentinels.
New World will be coming out in 3 weeks, but it's not.
What's the buy looking
almost
like?
2 months.
Ghost, 2 Spectres bought up. Phantom for dapr, and shahzam is gonna hold that sheriff. Why?
Yeah.
Because he's looking to get that operator ASAP.
I want to grind. Drop some trees down. Mine some ore.
Mine some fucking ore.
Cook some chicken.
Because I mean, it kind of makes sense. He's playing front
Make
line.
some stew.
He's playing front post, so if anything, having a Spectre rather than pistol.
What?
So they don't get ecoed.
I'm sorry. Did you just see how he got that kill?
No, I was looking at my phone for a second.
What the fuck? That was probably the fastest classic kill I've seen. Look at the range of Boiler to where that tube is. He killed him so fast.
Who died? Dapr?
Yeah. I really want to see a replay of that. That was fucking crazy.
Smart call. Never mind. Just taking a reposition.
Wow, that was clutch.
That he does as he dodges.
Oh my god.
The movement.
Was never prepared for that play as
He's look at him.
He's in his element right now.
Yep.
This is right into the middle of a nanoswarm.
He died, but it was cool.
And he runs in like a madman to re-aggress against FNS.
Dude, dapr had to have gotten hit by 2 players. There's no way that was one person's classic. It's just not possible.
The SMGs and the Phantom, more importantly.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got to move on to an actual buy round from Envy though, because again, we're not seeing anything.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was like as close as it fucking gets right there.
Right in his face, and Marv is like, I don't know where he went. He could be anywhere. TENZ.
I don't know.
Great work there in the middle of the A bombs. Like you said, we just had to wait for the real gun round, which it comes now. Full buyback for Sentinels with those 2 Spectres and that 1 Phantom being the only thing saved.
Ooh, I like this aggressive fight mid with TENZ.
Change of pace.
Ooh, there goes the orb. And out goes the Eldron at the same time. Where's the spam now? Where's the follow-up? The Eldron's not able to get any sort of ping.
Classic only Radiant? Oh my god, that'd be kind of sick.
Otherwise, the rest
challenging, but that'd be sick. I feel like you'd get reported for throwing, though. You know what I mean? Probably get banned.
The combo isn't there presently for the Nanostorm and Viper.
So dumb.
That gun
pisses me off watching it every time.
Yeah. It's very much like the 1.6 fucking MP5, I swear. Or a Mac 10 in CSGO. Because like that's what you do with a Mac 10. You just sprint and hold mouse 1. You don't ever stop.
It's just, I don't know. It's just dumb that players have gotten to the point where it's almost abusing it while moving. You know, like they'd rather move while using it than actually aim with it. You know, that's what bothers me.
Yeah.
It's not the intention of the weapon.
Without making a single peep. Made his way back over towards spawn. shahzam on the front line. Oh, they knew. For a quick second there, they had the right idea. But still the rest of Sentinels sitting around this site, waiting for that approach. 25 seconds left. They can't abandon now.
Ooh.
Into the middle of the site. Only going to be able to get 1. And make
there we go.
Yay.
There we go. Well, how many kills do you have? I feel like he's been popping off. Maybe he hasn't.
17, I'm guessing.
16. No, 14.
I feel like he's been doing better than that.
Late lurk, causing a lot of confusion for the side of Sentinels. And well, while there were 2 players, you saw the idea, at least from dapr, to try and support his team out of the left side of Raptors, that TENZ could get away, but players coming in from all directions, it's so difficult to hold that line of sight. And well, Sentinels, it's not going to be a full bonus that they were hoping for, so now they've got to work with just sheriffs. And well, Envy, they know they're on an eco round. They're going to full send into the B side, it looks like.
Yeah. Well, let's see it then. This is our first real rush. If we do get
one
from Envy, all 4 players lined up, trying to barrel their way through. Speaking of barreling, it's actually barrel of Sentinels players. 4 of them still already going back. They're ready for this.
Yes.
Dude, he dashed through?
Yeah.
Dude.
Is he gonna be the
double dash?
Dude.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Wait there.
What the heck? Who is this guy? Oh my god!
He dinked him through the pole.
Holy! His confidence is so high right now. Holy.
Well, that's what he's there to do. He's literally Jet one trick. That's what he's there to do. So it's good to see that he's doing it.
There to do it. Not good like kind of mental to not drop into a panic spray there. He kind of kept his burst. He would have whiffed if he dropped into a spray.
Going for the fucking
very steady.
Brax,
He's got lots of power in his brain.
Could look like a late split, but we would
looks easier than it actually is to just like not let it rip. Beyblade.
Let it rip.
Very soon.
And then he whiffs that. Oh, that sucks.
He should have just left clicked. It looked like he was hanging for a second, trying to figure out if he should left or right.
They haven't broken it down. Nobody is in short. There's still players for Envy trying to fight this out as shahzam posted up
And
on
they're stuck
Raptors.
though.
Goes down to FNS from
Blows.
below. I said that the mid lurk
They
would
should
come
know
in.
somebody's
Indeed,
flanking.
it's happening.
They just gotta
FNS
take fights or
going
let the
towards
team
heaven.
fuck up.
He's making a whole lot of noise.
Yeah,
Makes it
that's
quite obvious that he's there, and dapr finds him. TENZ has the cross in a tight angle in the back of
That sucks.
the wall. And he goes in for a wide swing, running and shooting with the vandal because that's just what he does. A 9-8 scoreline.
It's a head-to-head. TENZ says, what you can do, yay, I can do better. It's not an ace, but it's a 4K and a full buy round.
like he didn't even, yeah, I don't know.
It looked like he was trying to, like he was thinking about which one to do, and then he tried to get closer and right click. I don't know.
Maybe he was calming during that. I don't fucking know. Something happened. There was an error.
It's the head-to-head, folks. 19 kills, and that 4K was purely just to push him above that. That is just petty. It is just pettiness from TENZ. No. But oh my word, shahzam, he is delivering that exact same message from his teammate. A massive shot from the middle of the air. Is now Sentinels already sitting around with a bit of an advantage.
Like if they had a Sage, they could have a res right now. Maybe.
TENZ here, and he's got the ability to kill to dismiss. I mean, he can fade away.
They're actually ulting this. To me, I feel like this is a lost round.
I mean, this spot too for the old confidence of TENZ is hilarious. It's actually so funny to watch that.
No.
Oh, that was a bad time to pull your wall out.
Oh no, they're throwing.
Get blocked and fucking wall out. Wow, yeah, that's a throw.
Actually, okay.
You really have the worst predictions on Twitch. And I mean that in the nicest way possible.
First of all, on the verge of a reset.
Yeah,
both teams
been like that for years.
Envy, more importantly, it was their
I used to predict when I was on C9 in CS matches, and my team just stopped listening to me at one point. They just didn't care anymore.
They're like, what the fuck is this guy?
I don't think I was ever right with a single prediction ever.
They just don't even ask you anymore.
I think that's what Sentinels read into and put TENZ in a difficult position where he's got to hold it down. And yes, he's good, but even then, it's Envy. It's difficult.
Yeah.
Okay, a little bit of flash, a little bit of stas. Oh no. Victor up top, no chance in that position. But 9-9, no operator save for Sentinels, and like we said earlier, they were on the verge of a reset. But I think Sentinels, with the ultimates they have specifically, that being the Bladestorm, I think they should be able to muster a decent buy against Envy.
Yeah, could still get up a buy from shahzam, kind of redistribute that cash, which is exactly what he's doing at 3.9, almost 4.5K. And he's still able to spread.
I feel like if you're a betting man, you just bet on the opposite of me always.
Sentinels, Bladestorm, of course, in the hands of shahzam. Now the rest of Envy,
what'd you say?
Said if you're a betting man, you bet on my opposite, like prediction. You always bet the opposite.
That makes sense.
And you'll win. You'll win big. Stinger.
Definite risk that they cross over towards there. There's the swing. Yay, not ready. Up close. The stinger definitely is going to.
It's a good thing we're getting a great POV of all of that. That was awesome. I really saw that unfold. Great trades.
Do a fake towards his B side, just default it out, feel out the pressure on the map, and well, it kind of falls flat on its face. The 4v3, shahzam still with those 9s, and there's one player here that he's got a chance to win against, and shahzam doubling down on these frags, 4 versus 2, and well, they've only needed to expend just this one. These last two players of Crashies and Marv are sucked towards B main, and while Shazam is looking to challenge, it's a difficult runaway here for the enemy side.
Ooh.
Oh, goes finally.
Ooh,
TENZ. A very quick one tap, and he's able to take it back. Same thing with Shazam over towards spawn, and yeah, no, there you go. Sentinels, not exactly too much drama, but it's really the first round that they were proactive in even trying to chase out those early frags.
These games make me want to play ranked until I fucking play ranked. Yeah.
Like you said, to
yeah.
chase out those frags from both sides, and if you get caught in that default.
Not the same. Not the same.
Working their magic,
but whatever tournament mode that's leaked could be pretty PogU champion.
Not the best of buys. I think the main salvation is that while they don't have the Blade Storm, they're going to have the Showstopper for Victor. So even though he doesn't have necessarily a rifle, he's got a rocket launcher. So it's basically, if anything, it's a little bit better. Shazam, aggressive towards the top rope, is going to find Victor, remove him from the field of play. And now things get a whole lot harder. Now you don't have that entry.
Oh my god, bro. They already got 2 freaking picks, man. You don't need to go for a third. Holy.
Sentinels, they do feel a little bit of that pressure.
I swear, if they lose to that shit.
But dapr needs to maintain the spray there. If Finesse takes him down.
Oh god. Oh, a little too much Finesse. He didn't even fucking go with bullets. He literally showed up with like 4 bullets.
Shazam still chilling at just around that 11 HP area.
They're gonna get spammed because they're so low. Like they're gonna find the stray somewhere.
I like this by Finesse actually. Oh. 6 literally jumping through. Jumping out.
The res.
2v2. Dangerously low HP for everyone. Revive at the same time.
This is crazy.
And he goes for the revive.
Holy shit. I'm so nervous for Finesse.
And he's not able to get the kill, but it's still a lot of
they're so low.
Shot through, but the barrel was
by
FNS. Shazam still gets the kill. Marv did a 1v2.
Run, Marv, run.
He's actually off the spike. Still
no, bro, you gotta run. You gotta fucking evade.
And even then, it's going to be a W.
Oh my god. That was such a tense round.
Close. Very close. You know what's crazy is this map could go either way. Like, this whole time it could have gone either way.
Yeah.
That's what evens the odds out.
This was Sentinel's pick, and they're bringing him to the brink here.
Lied with Envy, and Marv so close. 1 HP is all that Shazam had to think about that. That's an instant carve if you ask me. Sick makes that.
That's a tilter.
Now they're by. They just gotta save. Let them have the match point.
Exactly. That could be the feeling of instant karma in theory, folks. At least going up into this next round, the economy was looking actually relatively decent for Envy, and it's still more question marks after the buy phase is over. They get most of their buys done by the very end of it. They're left with 2 rifles and 2 sheriffs and a marshal. It's a petri dish of buys.
Victor still has that sheriff shot.
What the? Where did he find that? Oh my god, he fought mid and killed the guy Boiler? Finesse.
You don't know that. Oh wait, they bought. Wait, no, they.
Yeah, they bought. They bought.
Sick isn't too far off, but he is.
Oh, he dinked him, dude. Oh no. Okay, wait. Trades.
Dude, this is so ridiculous.
Finesse, relax. Finesse, relax.
It's at the exact same time as the
oh my god.
Down goes the
oh!
the timing up.
No!
Oh my god! Oh my god. This is such a close game. Holy.
Oh my god.
Lead by example, Shazam. 2 back-to-back 1v1 clutches. This one is a 1v2, but hey, Shazam gets it done. Wow, to push Sentinels to 12 with 2 crazy flicks on a Red Bull clutch. Envy, that was their round.
Jesus.
They had an entry in the 2v2. They had a 2v1, but Shazam, he is
man,
so
Finesse is fucking playing frisky nowadays.
Yeah.
He's not playing by the book at all.
Such an aggressive play for Shazam, but it catches everyone. The remaining 2 of FNS and Marved off guard.
And that last buy from Envy doesn't exactly leave them in a position worse for rare. They're actually just fine. Just about 5K on most of their players moving forward. And it's a timeout, Sully. The first time in this game. And it might just
damn, that's tough. So they half bought.
No, I don't want to say
because they have full buys now. Huh. Really close, man. That sucks. These last 2 rounds just could have went either way. And if they did, we'd have a fucking tied up match here. Or Envy would be in the lead.
Yeah.
Still, I mean, regardless, it was a very close match.
Yeah. Like, if they win 13-9, I feel like it was like 14-12 overtime. That's what it felt like, you know.
That lockdown fades. So Envy, that's the big concern. They've got credits to buy. That doesn't mean that this is a surefire round with that lockdown.
It all depends where it ends up going down. That's the Viper's pit, at least. If we end up getting it early on over towards...
That sucks. Raze uses ult.
At least the lockdown utilized early.
Victor uses ult. As he got clapped by TENZ.
Quick take could actually be worth it. But again, lots of options for both Envy and Sentinels at this point. That
came down to so many little things there. That dink instead of a he just hit him through the corner of the wall.
Sully.
Or maybe he didn't. Maybe it had the same shit that happened to me happened to him.
Towards this A side where we see Marv solo lurking it up towards that B side.
Now what does Envy do? They have a lockdown, so they could have A for free.
Slow clear, but with this
that's.
But sick is. Oh, never mind. They know he's there.
They know now that
they walled it, but that doesn't
Holy
matter.
Fuck!
There was a wall up, but on the other side,
fucking deleted his ass.
And when lockdown goes into play, they've got the.
That's a deep lockdown. They gotta chill.
For confidence that they can actually retake A. Potentially leave some space over.
There's a free plant.
But out goes that lockdown again. It's going to
no.
Oh my god, look at where Viper is right now. Look at where Marv is. Marv is playing the long.
Yep.
He might catch one here.
They'll
delay. Yeah, he'll catch one. He'll catch one.
Oh,
nice.
Food.
Nice. He caught one.
Oh, the trade. 10th round. 10th round.
I got it. Grab that op. Save the op. Maybe. I don't know how much money they have.
Suddenly in a 1v3 and that late lurk for Marv.
You can't lose guns here though, Crashies. You need to, unless they know that their money's low. Because I think Envy have no money.
No, the economy of Envy is not going to be in a good spot right now, but hey, with these players.
What's happening in this match?
They see that money.
Allowing a 10th to
dude, 100 Thieves getting owned by XR right now.
All it starts with is that one single kill into TENZ. He falls. There's no
Unfortunate.
one else on site.
Yeah.
The rest of Envy.
All right, first map, first half. I think.
Now moving forward, this is actually Envy's golden ticket, Sully, to make their way back.
They got 3 ults, so dangerous. Marv needs to get a kill and get his ult.
Essentially, with an opportunity to get resets. Well,
their money. Wow. I didn't realize it's that low, but it makes sense because this has been such a close game.
Still holding on to that
yeah.
For zombs with the Spectre. So don't put too much weight in the round, but it's still very much important.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, you look at the ultimates that they
goo.
have, it's still a
Green
very
goo.
Chaz does have an op though. So and knives.
Zombs is gonna be using the Spectre. Shazam.
Such a ridiculous ult.
Have a blade storm. So
yeah.
See how this
I don't think that's how it's supposed to work, but whatever.
Bomb site.
Oh god, Shazzy's about to win the game for them. Starting with, never mind.
Nope, he didn't clear it. Well, that's probably the round. Never mind, GG.
Wow.
Definitely with the knives, but TENZ is going to be good on his word to find one with that sheriff. 4 versus 4, but 1 with 6 HP.
Oh, this is a Viper wall to lead into the back of sight. This is the first time we're seeing this finally. Potentially
that wall is insane.
Yeah, that's really good.
Fuck.
A lot more control, Sully.
I feel like that's almost better than the other wall. What the hell?
Well, it's just because you can't get it. Uh-oh.
TENZ is waking up.
He has
I
his
mean,
ult.
he's been
He has
awake.
his ult.
He's been awake.
Oh,
no.
He knows. TENZ just knows. 1 versus 3 now, and somehow he's the difference maker. 1 versus
No way
1
TENZ just wins this round.
He's around yellow box. He might have this ace. Yes, he does. No, Victor there denies.
Oh my god!
Yeah, let's go!
Oh my god! What a game right now!
This was the 10 show.
Oh my god!
Dude, he almost killed himself with that fucking molly too.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
That's so massive.
I was so sure TENZ would have had this ace, but Victor. Oh my god.
All right.
We were saying that these are 2 teams, 2 titans.
We've got
and they are
3.
battling.
Oh, this is big. We've got fucking Marv's ult. They need to take A somehow.
It's a whole show that these 2 teams are putting on.
And this is only Icebox. Dude, Envy, they haven't even played Icebox all that much. They only played like 2 maps of Icebox in the last few months. Sentinels, this is one of their best maps. If this is the type of map we're seeing out of Icebox, imagine the rest of this set. Folks, we gotta
look at Yago.
I know.
Look at him. Look at him. He's just alone.
Like it's just. I mean, I don't agree with it, but they got to do something off A here, like fast. Now they already know.
I mean, that might have been the game right there.
Yeah.
Like, think if Ye gets the kill, then Envy wins. But
oh yeah, TENZ is about to get a 3K. He has his ult right here too.
This is over. It's over. It's over.
No.
What a weird little gimmick to kind of try to tie up the game. But I guess they're trying to changing it up.
Might be lining up for that Viper's pit, but again,
he dinked him. That's unfortunate.
And it's just awareness, isn't it? Sick with a peek over
GG.
Well,
that's really anticlimactic.